Welcome to episode 573 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Burnett. Apartment Hacker is my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. I want to welcome Amy Williams. She is the newest member of the Apartment Hacker community. Welcome, Amy. I love where you live, Pacific Northwest, one of my favorite places on the planet Earth. Not that I've been to every place on the planet Earth, but of the places I've been, it's my favorite. And wanted to talk today about customer service. And I think sometimes employees, team members get lumped into this customer service moniker. You hear things like the team member is the customer. If you work in the corporate office, the team member is the customer, meaning the on-site team. And I think that there is a very distinct separation between the customer that is, say, a resident in our business in the multifamily space and a team member. There's a very distinct separation between those two people. And I think the separation is in the relationship. With a customer, at its basis, it is a transactional relationship. And it doesn't mean that you can't get deep into a customer's life and you can't customize, you can't personalize, you can't be a wow factor in a customer's life, but at its basis, it is transactional in nature. You enter into an agreement where you exchange goods and services for money. And that can be meaningful to an extent. I think in the world of team members, the separation is relationship. I believe in my heart of hearts that team members that work in and for and with and around you in your organization are, you need to treat them holistically. When they walk in the front door, when they cross the threshold, people believe that, hey, you should dump your problems at the door. It doesn't work. People just don't shed their issues at the door just because they cross this magical threshold called work, right? And I think employers, businesses out in the marketplace who embrace the idea that they treat people holistically and with humanity, you tap into something even deeper than this transactional nature that you have with the consumer out in the marketplace, right? If you love people where they're at, if you lead them where they're at, and you bring them along under the premise that you're helping them become a better person today than they were yesterday, and you build your culture on that premise, and you don't serve team members on a transactional basis. Now, we can argue that what you do every day, the things that you do every day are sort of serving the customer, i.e. the team member. But it's not that stuff. It's not those things that make that relationship fruitful. It's where you love them, where you help them, where you prop them up, where you motivate them, where you inspire them, where you help them buy into a vision bigger than self, where you help imbue values in their mind and on their hearts that they otherwise wouldn't do for themselves. It's a much deeper, more intimate relationship than this transactional relationship that we have with consumers that can be fruitful, but it can never be as deep and meaningful as the relationship that you can develop with team members if done right, if done appropriately. And so I think there's a clear mark between the two, and I can't buy into the idea that the team member is a customer. They're just not a customer. They're a human being that crosses the threshold every day into your place of business looking to be a part of something bigger than self. And that's a much bigger and deeper meaning than a transactional consumer type relationship. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.